Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up with the best intentions, ready to tackle the world, and by the end of the day, you're binging Netflix, eating what other junk foods in sight, and wondering where all your energies went? Trust me, we've all been there. It's not because you're lazy or you lack discipline, it's because your willpower has limits, and decision fatigue is sneaky. I didn't fully understand this until I started juggling my responsibilities as a business owner. So, as you see running Blakebill, the easy, instant way for freelancers and creatives to transfer files and get paid, this has been rewarding for me. It's been the most rewarding thing I've ever done. But I gotta tell you that making decisions about customer features, designs, marketing, and customer feedback can wear you down fast. Some days I'd find myself stuck on simple choices, whether to add a specific color to some buttons, or bigger tasks that actually matter. So what's going on here? Why do I feel like decision making is getting harder as the day goes on? It's not about laziness, it's about willpower, decision fatigue, and setting up systems to avoid burnout. So let's actually kind of break that down. The truth about willpower, it's like a battery. Willpower is a finite resource, much like a rechargeable battery. At the start of the day, your willpower is fully charged, making it easier to tackle tasks, resist temptations, and make decisions. But with every action that requires effort, choosing what to eat, responding to emails, or deciding what to focus on, you drain a bit of that charge. By the evening, your battery is often running low, and even simple decisions can feel overwhelming. This depletion is known as decision fatigue. Each choice you make uses up mental energy, and as your willpower fades, you're more likely to give in to the impulses or avoid decisions altogether. You know what? That's why planning ahead and building routines can help. Removing unnecessary decisions conserves your energy for more important tasks. For instance, high achievers often streamline their lives to reduce decision making. Think of Steve Jobs with his black turtleneck and blue jeans. Eliminating the need to choose what to wear, he saved his mental energy for more meaningful work. Similarly, habits and systems make repetitive actions automatic, so they don't drain your willpower. Recharging your willpower is also essential. Rest, sleep, and nourishing food all help your mental energy. Scheduling your most demanding tasks during peak energy times, like in the morning, and saving simpler tasks for later in the day can help you make the most of your willpower. By treating willpower like a limited resource, you can conserve it, recharge it, and focus it on what matters most. Understanding how it works allows you to use it wisely, turning it into a powerful tool for sustained progress. Decision fatigue. Why simple choices feel impossible. By the end of the day, even simple decisions like what to eat or whether to reply to an email can feel overwhelming. This isn't laziness, it's decision fatigue. Every choice you make throughout the day, no matter how small or big, drains a bit of your mental energy. By the time the evening rolls around, your brain is too tired to analyze options, often defaulting to the easiest path, whether that's the avoidance of impulsivity or procrastination. Think about grocery shopping. After a long day, by the time you get to the checkout, deciding not to grab a candy bar feels impossible. Stores know this, and they capitalize on your mental exhaustion. It's not just trivial decisions either. Research has shown decision fatigue can impact high-stakes environments, like judges who are more likely to deny parole a day later than simply because they're just mentally drained. For the most of us, it shows up as a mid-afternoon slump. Tasks that felt manageable in the morning suddenly feel monumental, and small choices start to derail your focus. You may waste time second-guessing simple things or feel paralyzed by decisions that don't really matter. And the good news? Decision fatigue is manageable. By simplifying your choices, automating repetitive tasks, and building habits, you can save your mental energy for something that truly matters. Decision fatigue isn't a flaw, it's a part of being human. When you recognize it, you can take steps to reduce its impact and make better decisions even at the end of a long day. How systems save your sanity. Life can feel overwhelming when every decision and task demands your attention. Systems are the solution to this chaos. They provide structure, reduce decision fatigue, and free up mental energy for what truly matters. Instead of constantly figuring out things on the fly, systems let you follow an established process, saving time and reducing stress. Think about starting your day with no plan. You waste time figuring out priorities and reacting to distractions. With a system in place like morning routines or prioritized to-do lists, you start your day with more clarity, more purpose, making progress without hesitation. Systems are especially useful for repetitive tasks. For example, meal planning eliminates the daily decision of what to eat, and templates or workflows can, streamline recurring work responsibilities. These small efficiencies add up, saving hours and reducing mental clutter. For big goals, systems help break overwhelming tasks into manageable steps. A clear path with milestones and regular check-ins ensures you're constantly making progress without feeling paralyzed by the scale of your objectives. One of the greatest advantages of systems is their ability to create consistency. consistency. Unlike motivation, which can waver, systems keep you on track, even on low energy days. They simplify your environment by removing friction. For example, having workout clothes ready to go or a distraction-free workspace makes it easier to stick to your processes. The beauty of systems is their adaptability. If something isn't working, you can adjust it rather than starting over. Over time, systems grow with you, optimizing your efforts and giving you more freedom to focus on what really matters. Start small. Identify one area of your life where you feel overwhelmed and build a system to streamline. The results are clearer, calmer, and more productive. Habits, the secret of preserving willpower. Willpower is a finite resource, and every decision you make depletes it. This is where habits come in. Habits automate your actions, removing the needs for consistent decision-making and preserving your mental energy. For more important tasks, when something becomes a habit, like brushing your teeth, it happens automatically. You don't have to actually think about it. Habits provide more consistency, which is the key to achieving long-term goals. Unlike motivation, which can fluctuate, habits don't rely on how you feel in the moment. They keep you on track regardless of your energy levels or mood. To build habits, you got to start small. Focus on one behavior and commit to it until it sticks. So, for example, if you want to exercise, begin with 5 minutes a day. Pairing new habits with existing ones like meditating right after brushing your teeth creates mental triggers that makes habits easier to remember and maintain. Your environment plays a huge role in habit formation. Make the right actions easy and the wrong ones hard. For instance, if you want to drink more water, keep the bottle of water by your desk. If you want to avoid distractions, remove them from your workplace. Rewards also reinforce habits. Acknowledge your efforts and treat yourself to something small after completing a habit. This positive feedback strengthens your behavior. Habits take time to build, so you got to be patient and persistent. If you miss a day, don't let it derail your progress. Just get back on track. Once established, habits free up your willpower for bigger challenges and create a strong foundation for long-term success. The role of the environment. Set yourself up for success. Your environment has a huge impact on your ability to focus, stay motivated, and achieve your goals. It's not just about where you work or where you live, it's everything around you, from the tools you use to the people you interact with. A well-designed environment can make progress feel way easier, while a poorly structured one can quietly sabotage your efforts. Take your workspace, for example. A cluttered desk creates mental clutter, while a well-organized, distraction-free area provokes clarity and focus. Small adjustments like clearing unnecessary items, setting up tools for easy access, or turning off notifications can make a big difference in how productive you feel. Your environment should also encourage the habits you want to build and discourage the ones you want to break. If you want to focus, you got to remove distractions like your phone or unnecessary tabs on your computer. If you're building a healthy habit, make it easier to follow through, like keeping a bottle of water or workout gear in sight. People in your environment also matter. Surrounding yourself with the supportive people and goal-oriented individuals boosts your mindset, while negative, draining influences can hold you back. Limit time with distractions and seek connections with those who inspire you and encourage you. Small, intentional changes in your surroundings can transform you and your productivity and your motivation. When your environment aligns with your goals, progress becomes simpler and success feels more achievable. Energy management. Know when to push and when to pause. Your energy fluctuates throughout the day, following natural patterns that can impact your productivity. Learning to align your tasks with these rhythms, working during peak energy periods, and pausing when your energy dips can significantly improve both your efficiency and your well-being. High energy periods are ideal for deep focus work like problem solving or creative thinking. Use these times to tackle your most demanding tasks. During low energy times, focus on simpler routine tasks like responding to emails or organizing your workspace. Forcing yourself to perform at full capacity during a slump is counterproductive and often leads to frustration or burnout. Pausing when needed is just as important as knowing when to push. Short breaks throughout the day, like a quick walk or stepping away from your desk, can recharge your focus. Longer breaks, like a proper lunch or an afternoon pause, prevent mental exhaustion and improve overall performance. Resting isn't wasted time. It's a way to sustain your energy and productivity over the long run. Some days, your energy may feel low from the start. On those days, prioritize the most critical tasks and let the less urgent ones wait. Listening to your body and adjusting your workload ensures you can stay consistent without feeling overwhelming yourself. Long-term energy management is about balance. Get enough sleep, stay hydrated, eat well, and move your body regularly to maintain stable energy levels. By working with natural rhythms and taking breaks when needed, you'll achieve more without wearing yourself out. Give yourself grace. You're not a machine. We live in a world that glorifies the grind, constantly pushing us to do more, work harder, and never slow down. But here's the reality. You're not a machine. You have limits. And expecting yourself to perform at full capacity all the time is not only unrealistic, but it's also harmful. Giving yourself grace when you're tired, unmotivated, or not operating at 100% is an act of self-care, not weakness. Some days, small tasks can feel overwhelming, and it's easy to beat yourself up, calling yourself lazy or the discipline. But what if you stopped judging yourself? What if you acknowledge that you're doing the best you can with what you have at the moment? I've learned this lesson the hard way. During these intense phases like building Blakebill, there were days when my energy was high and I felt unstoppable. But then there was also days when even the smallest decisions felt impossible. Trying to push through on those days only led to mistakes and frustration. Rest isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Taking the time to recharge doesn't mean you're falling behind. It means you're setting yourself up to come back stronger. Many of my best ideas came not from grinding, but from stepping away, clearing my head, and allowing myself to recover. Letting go of perfectionism is another way to give yourself some grace. Perfectionism creates impossible standards, draining your energy and stealing your joy. Instead, focus on your progress. Did you take one small step forward today? Celebrate that. Growth isn't about being perfect every day. It's about showing up consistently over time. When you feel like you're falling short, pause and remind yourself that you're human. Giving yourself grace isn't about making excuses. It's about recognizing your limits and respecting your energy. Success isn't achieved in a single moment. It's the result of a steady, consistent effort. Be kind to yourself and you'll build the resilience to keep going, no matter what challenges actually come your way. Take control of your willpower and thrive. Willpower and decision fatigue don't have control of your life. By understanding how they work and taking steps to simplify your decisions, build habits, and manage your energy, you can reclaim your focus and achieve your goals. Whether you're working on a big project, launching a business, or trying to stay on top of daily life, remember that success isn't about grinding yourself into the ground. It's about working smarter, not harder, and creating systems that make success inevitable. So what small change can you make today to reduce decision fatigue and save your energy for what matters most? Whatever it is, take the first step and keep moving forward.